drive past the Stop and Shop when our radio's on. Be a road runner, be somebody. You're riding with the kid. Cheers, everybody. Cheers out there. Friday night, so you know what that means. It's another Vinyl Finds with the kid. We're gonna hang out, we're gonna talk about records, and we're gonna get our kicks, baby. We're gonna get our kicks in style, right? So thank you for coming back, much appreciated. Hey, a couple days ago I did a really cool interview with Dale from the Schizos. Great band, originally from Nashville, now in New Orleans. The band is awesome, Dale's a great guy, and the interview, man, he is so friggin' funny, man. Just check it out, you're gonna love it. And I appreciate your support on the interview thing, man. It's fun, you know. We get to talk to the people who make the records that we really love, you know. So I think that's a really cool thing. So we started out with the Saints, man. Now this is a Vinyl Finds, but this is not a new Vinyl Find. This is one I had already. This is the Saints' third album from 1978, Eternally Yours, and it's a classic, man. Know Your Product, Lost and Found, This Perfect Day. It's great, man. A Minor Aversion. You know, I'm showing this record, and one, because I always thought Know Your Product would be a great intro song. But also because the next record I'm going to show you is from the Saints, and it is a Vinyl Find. But this record, if you don't have this record, you got to get it, man. The first three Saints records are beautiful. This record kept everything we loved from the first two. You know, that driving, rock and roll, non-stop adrenaline, dude. But it incorporated like a horn section and got like a little more like R&B and groovy, you know, which is, it just meshes so well, and the band is just excellent. So check this out, man. This is the insert here. This is a reissue from 2015. Eternally Yours. You got all your lyrics here and everything like that, man. Just a fantastic record. But the record I'm going to show you that is a Vinyl Find is this one. And it is by the Saints, and it's called The Most Primitive Band in the World. Live from the Twilight Zone, Brisbane, 1974. So I'll cue it up, and we'll talk a little bit about it. Oh man, it's hard to turn this record off. It's such a good one, man. This one's on Green Wax. Like I said, this is a reissue from 2015. Sounds really good. They did a great job on it. So this is the most primitive band in the world. This is a Radiation reissue on some nice pink wax there. Simple label. There's only 500 pressed of these, and mine is number 400. So before I play it, I gotta tell you, I'm gonna be frank with you. This record is for the hardcore Saints fan. This record is for a Saints loyalist, and someone who would appreciate it would be someone who really, really digs the Saints. So if you don't start with this. Get the first three and work your way back. You know, you just work your way through the three and then come to this one if you really want to. Because so this is the demos from 1974. Here you can see 74. Now this recording was made in Ed Cooper, the guitar player, his parents' garage, and it was recorded direct to a cassette. And dude, it sounds like there's one mic, you know, hanging from the ceiling. So, you know how it goes with this demo stuff. Sometimes it's a little suspect, and I'm going to be honest with you, the quality's not all that great. But if you love the Saints, you're going to want to hear this because you can hear the beginnings of this band. I mean, this is 74. So in 76, we got the first single, I'm Stranded. This is the first single. 1976. So 2 years, two and a half years before, these were the demos. And it's a fun listen. And like I said, especially if you're a big fan of the band, you know. So 76, you got the first single, and then in 77, you got this classic. This is a classic punk record, dude. I'm Stranded. But let's cue up the Saints, the most primitive band in the world. And keep in mind, these are demos. But the first song I'm going to play for you is Wild About You. I'm going to do a short clip because, like I said, the quality's not that great, and I don't want to make you sit through, you know, whatever. But for some reason, it starts off with like this motorcycle or car like zooming down the street. I wish they would have cut it out, just get to the music, but whatever. You're going to hear some massive feedback, and then you're going to hear Wild About You. Now, a lot of the songs, a lot of these demos, you're going to notice that the tempo is way slower than what you hear on I'm Stranded. And most of the songs on here are from I'm Stranded. So here's Wild About You. Enough yapping, let the music speak for itself. So you can hear it, man. There's a reason it's called the most primitive band in the world, because these recordings are raw. They are primitive, dude. One thing I can say, so like, I got a little solo here. That bass thumping one note, dude, just riding it. So one thing I can say about this is like I said, you're kind of hearing a band kind of finding themselves. I mean, they're working it out, dude. They're working it out in the guitarist's garage, and it's kind of special. If you love the Saints, this will be special to you, you know, and it'll be a really fun listen. And on the back, you have a nice little snippet, a write up from Ed Cooper, the guitar player, and he talks about these recordings. He loves them. He loves the recordings, and he even goes as far to say on these on the essay on the back that the later recordings were a bit more formalized. And while I agree with that, for sure, they were formalized perfectly. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. It's a formula that never fails. And these, while they might not be formalized, they're not, because it's a band demoing, man. And like I said, finding themselves. And it's really cool. Chris Bailey's vocals, dude, they sound exactly the same. And I think that's pretty funny. You know, I listen to the record, listen to this, he's just on. But yeah, this is the most primitive band in the world, the Saints. Live from the Twilight Zone, Brisbane, 1974. For the hardcore Saints fan, pick it up. 500 pressed on Radiation reissue on this slick little pink-colored wax. So I think you'll dig it, man. It's pretty cool. So I was, looking at the records I could show. I got a little pile of stuff that I haven't shown yet that's newer. And I noticed that I'm going to show the Saints. It's okay, great Australian punk. And I noticed that there's two other bands from Australia there, and they're newer bands. So I'm going to show you, one is a reissue from 2021, and one actually came out in 2021. So I'll start with the reissue. And here's the cool thing about the vinyl community, dude. Yeah, we talk on the comments and all that stuff, but there's a few of us, we email back and forth, And I was talking to my buddy, his name's Ryan Anderson, and we were talking about this band, and I didn't know that this was reissued. It's something I was looking for a while. And thanks to him, and us going back and forth and talking and sharing all this cool info, I was able to snag this reissue. So thank you, Ryan. And before I show you that, I'll show you what I already had from this band. It's only two singles. Identity Theft is the single by the band The Chats. And the other one I had is Pub Feed. great punk rock, great Australian punk rock, straight forward to the point. And the one that I got was it was their first little EP, and it's fantastic, man. I never had it on vinyl. I always wanted it on wax, and luckily it was reissued. It comes on this like green splatter kind of vinyl, really slick, you know. So the first song is Yeah Nah, which is like a really snotty, fast punk song. It may be a minute 30 seconds long, but I'm gonna play the third song. Mom Stole My Darts is my favorite song on this record, and I'll play it for you. The one playing now, I'm queuing it up. The one playing now is a song called I'm the Best Person in the World. And you know what it reminds me of is that band, the Television Personalities. That band that did like part-time punks. That's what it reminded me of. But this is Mom Stole My Darts. And the riff sounds like I'm Not Your Stepping Stone. Mom stole my darts. I left him in a car. She smoked the whole pack. And what a funny laugh. Dad stole my darts. That's great. Mom stole my darts. I left him in her car. She smoked the whole pack, and now she won't pay me back. I love that lyric. That's great. Now, this is the record, dude. I love that they slip in that like. Just when you think like you're listening to like this super dumb kind of punk rock, you know, like dumbed down, they slip in that little like rock and roll lead real quick, you know, like that little Chuck Berry lick, and it just comes together and it's perfect, man. And the Chats are a really cool band because those singles I had are compared to this EP are a lot faster, a little more. They're not a hardcore band, but like harder punk. And this is a little more melodic. Like I said, like one song reminded me of like the Television Personalities. The second to last song, it actually kind of sounds like the Saints messing with the kid kind of vibe. And they even do like some slower tunes, Don't Stop the Blues and VB Anthem. It's a really fun record, and I think it's still available, this reissue, so pick it up. Get it while you can, because their stuff gets like really expensive. Yeah, what a fun band. From Australia, dude. We'll let it rip for a little bit more. Mom stole my darts. She kicked me out the arse. She drank my good sack. And what paid me back? Yeah, it's just like beer guzzling music. You know, you could pogo to it. It's a lot of fun, man. So that's the Chats. I think a lot of you know the Chats by now, but if you don't, you got to check them out. They're carrying the torch, man. They're doing it. You know, I just noticed that like every record I've shown has been this like colored wax. I'm not like a colored wax, junkie. It's just this stuff comes out on it, on all these crazy colors. And speaking of, the next one does too. And we heard the Chats, dude. Beer guzzling, pogo time punk, right? And this next band, you know what? The party starts now, baby. Right now, and it starts with this band. Also from Australia, 2021, Grindhouse. This is a really, really cool record. If you're looking for that high energy, high octane, adrenaline-fueled rock and roll, Grindhouse is going to do it for you, dude. Sex, booze, cars, drugs, and rock and roll. I like all those things except one. I don't really like cars. Cars kind of suck. They're just problems, dude. And then here's an insert with, it's just a cover. And on the back, you got the lyric sheet. Now, the only bummer about this record, look at this. There's a guy guzzling a beer, the insert. Always keep it wet. And it's signed by the dude. That's pretty cool. Now, the only bummer about this is I ordered it from the Bandcamp, right? It took a while to get here, but that's okay. I can wait, you know. But when it showed up, dude, and I wish I could play you this first song, because the first song, it kicks off the album. And, dude, don't listen to this while you're driving, because you're going to just be doing 90, you know, you won't even notice. You get so hyped up, you know. The first song skips on it, man, and it's a bummer. And it's a song called Shit Cocaine. It's such a good song. It's awesome. But I'll start with the second song, Wild Sex and Machine Guns. Dude, this band this band brings the party, dude. This band is a party. And this also comes on some pretty wild looking splattered wax here, yellow wax. So let's hear Wild Sex and Machine Guns. And excuse me while I... Dude, this colored vinyl, have you guys noticed or had this problem? Like, it's hard to see the fucking grooves in these things. You know? Okay, here we go. I'm going to cue it up, and then we're going to rock it. This is... Okay, stop skipping like here. Alright, here we go. This is Wild Sex.
I used to know a young lady that liked looking at pictures of guns. I used to know a young lady that liked fucking and looking at pictures of big guns. I used to know a young lady that liked wild sex and machine guns.
Come on, baby. Makes you want to go out and buy a fucking case of beer. Look at these guys on the back, too. This is a wild band, dude. Yeah, Shit Cocaine's my favorite song on it, but Wild Sex and Machine Guns is good, too. SLR 5000, Reservoir Meth and Western. There's another song, where is it? Pissed on Valves. That's a really funny song, man. These guys are pretty fucking wild. And, ripping solos, man. I wish I could play that first song, though, because the vocals are like a little bit different than they are on the rest of the record. Like, if I could compare the vocals to anything, he sounds like the singer from that band, The Mentally Ill, you know, that band that did Gacy's Place. That's what he sounds like, and it's great. Yeah, so this was 2020. They actually had a new record come out this year. So this is 2020. I thought it was 2021, but it's 2020. Yeah, a really fun record, dude. Grindhouse. Sex, booze, cars, drugs, and rock and roll. Fun. Taste the Grindhouse. Dude, honestly, man, buy this record. It's a lot of fun. And like I said, man, I was bummed the first track skipped. I emailed the band on Bandcamp. I let them know. And they were really cool. They said, I'll send you another one. So that's really nice. You know, I told them I'd send the other one back, you know, but what are they going to do with a record that skips? I don't know. So we heard some adrenaline-driven rock and roll. But here's something a little bit different. And, you know, the past couple of vinyl finds I showed a lot of stuff from Just Add Water Records. And I swear this is the last one. And this is from Just Add Water. And, dude, this has been a record that I can't take it off my turntable. I've had such a good time listening to it. And I honestly think that it's my favorite recording of this artist. And I showed the Third World War, Terry Stamp, and I showed Terry Stamp Fat Sticks last week as well. And this is a record called 20 Rough Riders, 1980. Was it 1989? The Bomb Shelter tapes. So we heard the Saints play in the garage. We heard the Chats, who don't call themselves garage rock. They call themselves shed rock. And now we've got Bomb Shelter rock from Terry Stamp. And dude, it's a really, really great little collection. He recorded them himself. Sometimes there's a drum machine. It's just him and his guitar. And there's some really great songs on here. There's one I'm going to play you that I love. It's called Mondo Jumpin'. And I think you're really going to dig it. There's some excellent songs on here. I always liked Terry Stamp. I liked Fat Sticks and I liked Third World War. But this made me realize what a really great songwriter the guy is. And check it out, man. It's really cool. You almost get a little Hazel Atkins vibe from it, but it's really cool. This is Mondo Jumpin'.
Well, I'm getting out of neutral, I'm getting on out of here. Well, I'm getting out of neutral, I'm getting on out of here. I'm going Mondo jumping, I'm gonna make a perfect play. Now I went down to the shop, I said, shop man, stop. Give me my time ball, I'm gonna hop. Throw away your chromate gladiators. I'm getting pretty tired of fixing radiators, but I'm getting out of neutral and I'm getting on out of here.
Great rhythm. Dirty guitar. Almost out of tune a little bit. It's perfect.
I'm out of Mondo jumping, gonna do my dance, so maybe do my dance down the south of France. I hear there ain't no bums, I hear there ain't no leeches. Babes get crazy down on them beaches where I'm getting out of neutral and I'm getting.
I can identify with this song, man. You know, okay, so Terry Stamp, the way this record comes across is it's like working man's music, you know, and you know, he says, you know, I'm getting pretty tired of fixing radiators, you know, and you know, it's like those dreams you have when you're at work and you're thinking about like things that you want to do, and I could picture Terry Stamp fixing a radiator and going, you know, I'm going to do my dance down in the south of France. I hear there ain't no bums, I hear there ain't no leeches, and the babes get crazy on some of them beaches. It's great, man. It's just, he has a way of, the music is kind of brutish. I don't want to say, I don't mean this in a derogatory way, but the guitar and the melody is almost kind of ham-fisted, but there's such a genuine feel to the lyrics that it makes it such a relatable and fun listen, you know. And there are so many good songs on here. Shot of Urban Rock is actually that Third World War single, and you can hear like a really raw kind of version of it on this. There's another song called "I'll Get You for That." I'm gonna play that real quick because I can't bring this record out and not play it. It's on the other. It's a double LP set. I think it's on the second. Yeah, you got to check out 20 Rough Riders by Terry Stamp. This is excellent. So yeah, here's the. I'll Get You for That. It's a song called I'll Get You for That. And I wouldn't want to be the guy that Terry Stamp wrote this song about. Come on. Here we go. Here's I'll Get You for That by Terry Stamp. Just gritty, dirty, kind of bluesy.
Some men are leaders, others follow like
I like when he goes,
Some men come a crying when their outlook is bleak, then stab you from behind when they hit a winning streak.
I love that lyric, man. Some men go crying when their outlook is bleak, and then stab you in the back when they hit a winning streak. I think that's pretty happy.
I'll get you for all that, you.
You know, there's another lyric on this song.
I'll get you.
If I can remember it, it's some men get all the breaks and walk around like God's gift and leave their friends cleaning sewers on the midnight shift. And I just, man, and like, this guy is writing from life experience, and it's so obvious. It's just a really great listen. I would really recommend getting 20 Rough Riders, the Bomb Shelter tapes, 1980 to 1989. The best song on this to me is the last song on side B called Zeroing the Rifles. And it's a heavy song, man. It is really good, really good. But let me take this off because we're running out of time, people, man. I try to keep these under 30 minutes. You know, I got to keep your attention. I hope I do. But whatever, man. We're here for the rock and roll. We're here to hang out. So I went to my local record store. They got this like crazy haul of records. And I'll show you what I got. I filled some holes in a collection for my singles. I got this really cool promo copy of Baby I Love You by the Ramones. I also got a promotional copy of Sheena's a Punk Rocker. Excellent song, you know. And I also got this Needles and Pins with I Wanted Everything. You know, these are a few Ramones ones I didn't have. And also Animal Boy, and backed up with Something to Believe In. Really, really great stuff. You know, the Ramones, whatever. But this one I was really excited about because I never see this label, Originals, in the stores. And the label's kind of beat up, but whatever, man. I saw it, I had to get it. It's on Danger House. It's Black Randy and the Metro Squad. Idi Amin. Amazing stuff, man. And the B-side, I Want to Be a Narc, is great too, but there's the James Brown, I'm Black and I'm Proud on here, and it's a hoot. It's really fun, and I got this original Danger House, Black Randy and the Metro Squad. Really cool, man. I never see Danger House out in the wild. And I'm going to leave you with a single that I got, and I'm really excited to show you. I think you guys are going to love this song because I love to show you power pop with a little punk edge. That's like some of my, it really hits home. I love that stuff. It's some of my favorite stuff. And this is a band that I found this single in that haul. It's a band called New Math, and it's a single called Die Trying. And dude, I'm so glad you stuck around for the end of this video because I'm so happy to share this with you. I love this song. It's such a great find. Enjoy it, man. Enjoy it. We're going to blast it. 1979 on Reliable Records, New Math. Die Trying, back with Angela. Guys, thank you so much. I love you. The Rat Fink loves you. We appreciate your views. We appreciate your feedback. Enjoy this obscure 1979 single that no one will ever listen to again in the history of the world. Thank you so much. You're riding with the kid, baby. Remember, be somebody. Be somebody. Cheers out there, everybody.